reviewing the Shuco Tarmac Works collaboration on their Porsche 911 Turbo. I believe, based on the look of this car, that this is a 964. Wonderful diecast model, great tempo, great color. Let's take a look at the box here real quick. Got Collab 64 on there. Spin it around, we got Shuco and Tarmac Works. Then on the end, we've got metal plus plastic parts. I would assume the bottom's probably plastic, top metal. And coming back around, we got a Porsche genuine Porsche product there. It's a limited production run. They don't say how many they made, but it's a limited production run. Then if we flip it over on the back, we've got all the other wonderful information there about Shuco and Tarmac Works and copyrights and licensing and all those wonderful things, how to contact people and model number and the scale 1/64th, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so let's get this bad boy open. Take a look-see at it. First thing I noticed about it is look at the display. You could actually put this on your display shelf. It would look really great. Got the cobblestone there for the car parked on it, and got the yellow door back there. Great scenery there. Got the brown brick home. It all fits together very well. I like it a lot. Now, let's see if we can get this open without breaking anything. Pull it out. Okay. Wow, look at that. Really cool. Great. Really nice presentation. I like that a lot. Come on in just a little bit more. Got Porsche original wheels on it. Got those, is that 5-spoke? I believe those are 5 spokes. And probably lightweight magnesium wheels. Yeah, very nice car. Got the big whale tail on there. Got the cooling for the turbos. I don't know if you can see it very well, but got 4 exhaust pipes there. So if I can find me a pointer so I can point a little bit that out to you. There we go, got a pointer now. Use the screwdriver. Couple of exhaust tips there, dual exhaust on both tips. Looks like we got turbo 3.6 there, which I believe that would be a 964. Let's see, a 964 turbo 3.6. I think they also made, did they make an S version or was that an RS? Either way, the S version, we'll call it the S version. The S version was an incredibly rare car, and only a few of those were made. Probably, if I had to guess, 30, 40, 50 more horsepower than the regular turbo 3.6. So these are nice cars regardless. They're the pinnacle of the turbo era to the early 90s before the 993 came out. And these cars are going way up in value really fast. They used to be, the 964 cars were dogs in terms of an investment. Not that a car's an investment in the first place, but the 964s have been difficult to sell to others to make a profit. And last year, 2 years, somehow or another, the market's gotten hot and everybody wants a 964. It's a good looking car. Is it that much better than an 87 911 Carrera or an 87 930 Turbo? That I'm not sure of, but it's a great car regardless. Okay, so let's take a look and see what's underneath here real quick. Okay, there's a screw there. You don't want to spend the time waiting on me to unscrew that, so I'm going to stop the video, speed it up, whatever, for a moment, and take this car off of this paper base. Give me a moment. Okay, real quick. The base is plastic, and it has a little nub there, sticks up into the car. Make sure that base doesn't spin on you. And then obviously you see the screw that's sticking through the hole there. Showed you the bottom earlier. Okay, let's take a look at the car. Look at that. Man, that's a good looking car. Got the Porsche emblem on got the Porsche crest on the hood, right where it should be. Got the driving lights, turn signals. All of it's painted very well. Give you a look at the car like this. Good looking. Now, did they actually put something in the headlights, or they just hollow looking? They look hollow from here. But European headlights on that. Got the side markers as required in, I think it's Germany. I'm not sure if other European countries require side markers for parking purposes. But got the side markers on the car. Got the door handle painted. The side mirrors look to be correct. And got the great big old turbo sticker on the side. Now I'm trying to remember if the 964 turbo had that decal tampo on it in real life. I can't remember, but regardless, great looking car there. Spin around, got the sunroof. Looks like this car was optioned with a sunroof when it was ordered. And as noted, got what looks to be turbo 3.6 on there. See if I can zoom in here using the video editing software and bring it on around. Now I've looked at this car previously and I did notice one little glitch. Can you see on that rear fender? Let me see if I can zoom in on it. Okay, can you see on that rear fender? It's almost like there's a bubble on that fender, on that rear fender. Now, what's going on there? I have heard that the Tarmac Works are painted by hand. Could it be that this car was painted by someone who just came off a break, you know, had to go take lunch or something along those lines, came off a break, and they had a little bit of paint on their paintbrush that had a glob, I'll call it a glob for better words, a glob of paint that was partially dried that was sticking to the brush. That's kind of what I'm seeing there, but it's definitely there. And yes, it does detract from the car somewhat, but as long as you keep it this direction, you can't see it at all. How about that? Now, tail lights, turn signals, the full Porsche across the rear, everything looks good there. Got the rear bumpers, the 5 mile per hour bumper lets on there, just like it should be. Looks great. A lot of detail on this model. Now, let me test that. Okay, I don't feel a windshield wiper there. I can't remember if the real car had a windshield wiper there or not. And perhaps you can see it in the rear window. They've actually got speakers modeled in this car. Now, the car's a little dark for looking on into the interior, obviously with that dark gray interior, dark gray windshield and windows treatment there. But you can see that dashboard is modeled, and you can see the sports seats in there somewhat. Looks like this is a left-hand drive, because there's the steering wheel. And perhaps, well, there's a center console. I'm kind of getting a little hint of a center console. But regardless, great looking car. Let's flip it over, let you take a look at what's underneath. Wow, look at that. Really done well, really done well. Got the motor really modeled. In fact, I'm thinking the bottom of the car is modeled better than the top of the car. Is that not cool or what? Let's flip it so the words are right side up. Okay, now Shuco is on this car's base. Let me tap that base that taps, to me, I don't know if that's a plastic. I'm having a hard time telling if that's a plastic or a metal base, but oh well. Okay, looks like the tires are different sizes. Very nicely done. Got the motor in the rear there, done very nicely. And got a lot of, I would assume those are probably oil lines going back and forth across the bottom of this car for the purposes of oil cooling. I know turbos had that. I would assume probably just regular 911s had oil lines running to the front for cooling as well. So, front suspension modeled. This is a great car. Look at there. Oh, and you can see right there, little cooling ducts right there. Now, would the oil lines be up there, or would that be cooling ducts for brakes right there? Push a little air towards the brakes. Hard to say if you don't have the actual real car, but at least they modeled it. So, great looking little model. I really like it. And if you have one of these in your possession, I think you would like it as well. Let's see if I can lean it up against something here so that, put a battery underneath it. Okay, there we go. Some of my big fat hands don't get in the way. All right, very nice looking car. I like it a lot. Put it back on its base. Bring it back over. You know, it looks good separate from its base, but it looks really awesome on this base right here. I'm really appreciating this added touch of just this cardstock. It's just cardstock. It's nothing more than just paper, but it really enhances the look of this particular car. So it's a great find, great car to own. Go out and get yourself one. I think I might have got this. I think I probably got it for less than 15 bucks. Now, we're running a giveaway this week for July 23rd. A giveaway. We're giving away a Hot Wheels treasure hunt, July 23rd to 2023. So if you're interested in that, go find it on my channel and win that car. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and have a great day.